Hey everybody, welcome back to my October bench update. So, nice clean bench, which we'll talk about some storage solutions I've purchased very cheaply. We'll talk about later, some purchases, some in progress builds, some semi-second stuff, some general updates for the channel, and as teased last month, I'm going to do a free giveaway for this airbrush. Now stay tuned, later on I'll explain how you can enter and win this. Right, so what have I been up to? So Tamiya Academy's beautiful 72nd scale F14A. I say Freudian slip, said Tamiya because it's very Tamiya-esque in how it goes together. Absolutely beautiful detail, really reasonably priced, like $30, $32, something like that. And hold up to the camera here, you can just see that beautiful service detail. So it got this in various stages, nothing really to show you right now, just wings. I got some exhaust built, other areas built. And this one will be in flight, and I'll be doing a Top Gun diorama. So, looked online, some inspiration. A lot of people do the usual, you know, inverted with the F5 below, which I thought about doing. And I actually watched Top Gun, first time in a long time actually, a couple of weeks ago. It's on, I think it's on Crackle, like for free to watch. And I kind of fought for all the boring bits and watched all the flying parts. And one scene caught my eye and I thought, I've never seen this built in a model before, and this could be a pretty cool diorama. And that's the part where, the tragic part, where it's in the flat spin, canopy's coming off, Goose hits his head on the canopy, and you know, he's RIP. So what I'm going to do with this guy is semi-second scale, so it's, you know, good size for a dio. I'm going to do a like an ocean base. I've been watching a few videos, you know, with guys in submarines and boats and stuff with the waves. So simple ocean base. With this, you know, above it in the air, and I'm going to do the canopy coming off, the seats flying out, and yeah, I'm looking around. I've shown, I got some acrylic rod which I've shown a little bit, and there's a few test samples, some fiber fill, things like that. I can do some flame, like fake flames coming off. So I'm going to do this basically, you know, in flat spin above the ocean with the canopy off and the seats flying out, and I got a kitten right here saying hi. And that's what we're going to do. So weighing a few parts, well, I think I'm weighing now with my Quinta Studios cockpit set, which actually you'll see now because there'll be no canopy and no seats, they'll be in the air. So with the canopy off, you actually see inside the tub. So that should be arriving next couple of days or so, and then crack on with this guy and that dio, and that's my Top Gun fix, I guess. So excited about that one. I think it's going to turn out pretty good. I got it in my mind how I'm going to do it. And over the next few weeks, you know, you'll see it come together. And again, if you're on my Patreon, I'll be talking about this every week and going through the kit. The other kit, which actually a purchase I've got, is I purchased this guy off eBay. Cheeky bid, I got for like $20, and it's K60 Tanker. So it's the Intruder, but the tanker version. And I thought, well, I always do my aircraft on the ground, as you see, you know, as you've seen in the past. And this guy's in the way now. And I'm doing 2 in flight in a row. So this guy is going to be in flight, again, like almost like a shelf diorama, in tow with an aircraft below, refueling off it. Now I thought, I didn't really think about it. I thought, you know, no problem at all, maybe like a Legacy Hornet or something, you know. And then when I looked into it, there's very few aircraft of semi-second scale with refueling probes. And I'm not going to scratch build one. So it really cut my options down. So I put a post up on the Facebook group, and some people gave some really good suggestions. I think one of them was an S3 Viking. And I thought that could be good because it has a refueling probe off the front, you know, something a little different. I don't want to do another one of these guys behind it. I want something a little different. And has to go and do a semi-second scale one for like $10. It's really cheap. But then as I looked into it, Trumps are actually releasing a brand new semi-second scale U-tooled S3 Vikings some point this year, next few months or so. So I thought, well, let's build this and then maybe wait and see, and then maybe get Trump the kit, the brand new kit, and have it refueling off this one. So brand new off eBay. It's all sealed and everything, but it stunk of cigarette smoke. Unfortunately, I'm not a smoker, and you know, it really kind of sucked. So first time in a long time, I got all this plastic, I washed them all in dish soap. The other part of the box I just threw away. Instructions to put in the freezer overnight to get rid of the smell, and I could barely get rid of the cigarette smell. It was really bad actually. So now we're okay pretty much, but it was pretty gnarly, especially it's sealed in plastic and stuff too, so that wasn't great. So here where we're at with the little intruder, or the K60. Base colors down, nothing too crazy on there. Just put base colors down. I think I'm just going to paint the back of the exhaust here, like a dark iron color, I think, and then get into some decals and weathering. The decals on this kit weren't great. They're very thick, for the cockpit tub at least, so I'm a little worried about the rest of it. Yeah, they weren't great at all. So hopefully they'll work. If not, go aftermarket. We're going with the Swordsman scheme on this one, and yeah, it went together really well. The only thing I'd say, as often the case, you know, it's built for wheels down, so trying to close up all the doors and stuff, it was a bit of a challenge. Well, not a challenge, it was just, you know, it took some work, you know, to get some plastic hard and stuff to get it together, and still not amazing fit, but it's underneath it and you're not really going to see it so good. So it can be like this. We've got the Refueling Pro, you know, the basket coming off, and we're going to have the Viking or whatever I'm going to go with off the back of it. So we've got, you know, big 7-second scale. Again, it's going to be manageable. It's going to be like a 2-foot long shelf, skinny shelf kind of diorama. So yeah, so there we go. So that one's base color down. I didn't have any other colors in my usual lacquers for this one, so I just really kind of eyeballed it. I had some off-white Tamiya. I used the bottom for Insignia White, and for gold grey I used the XF19, which is, I think, pretty much right ballpark. Once still weathered and stuff, I'm really going to weather this one up too, because there's, you know, some nice power lines on this one, but there's no rivet detail or anything, so weather it up and yeah, make it look a little bit more interesting. Did use a canopy mask created by myself. You've seen the last videos the past couple of weeks. We'll talk about in a minute, but it's the first time using my own masks, which was a 5-minute job. So we'll see how it works. Hopefully when I peel them off, it's not all bled and terrible, but we'll see. But yeah, there's my little intruder 70-second scale, and yeah, that's a really good kit. So something a little bit different. Yeah, again, obviously the refueling one, you do get a basket, and I guess just use a bit of wire or something to create the yeah, the fueling cable, pipe, I guess, hose. So yeah, again, yeah, cool little 70-second scale guy. And compared to your old, how big a Tomcap is, you know, it's just a back end of Tomcap. You can see compared to an intruder, it's a big guy. So F14s and 70-second scale actually pretty decent. So yeah, so that's what I've been working on. Pretty excited. So 2 dioramas, 2 in-flight dioramas too, which is pretty unheard of by me. So yeah, so did that. That's what I've been working on the past few weeks. Purchases wise, so I got some 1mm and 2mm acrylic rod. You see it's very small in plastic there. Off AliExpress, super cheap, like a couple of bucks or something. If you're looking for acrylic rod, shoot me a message. I'm happy to give you the link where I bought it from. It arrived in probably 10 days. You know, it wasn't very long at all, and yeah, not much. So I've got small, again, 70-second scale. So you know, this stuff doesn't weigh very heavy, the pilots. So we'll see which one suits best. But you know, it'll be put on basically acrylic rod, clear. So it's kind of piecing this together, trying to give you an idea here what's going on. So these are all the parts. So you got basically got the you know, you got the front end, the cockpit, and then you can have some cute tip right now with the acrylic rod. You can have the seat kind of flying out, and you know, obviously Maverick's going to be a little bit lower. He's on his head hit, and the canopy's going to be on top, maybe just glued to his helmet, and yeah, we do it like that. So super exciting. So that's what we've got going on there. So the acrylic rod again, I think 1mm might be a little thin, we'll see. I got 2mm too. We'll just play around with those. Again, very cheap from China. Let's talk about bench. It's been a real mess right now. I took a picture. I like a clean workspace. I think most of us like a clean workspace. Stuff put away, and stuff's been all over. And so I've got drawers here. I don't really utilize. Stuff's just thrown in, mixed up. So I went on Amazon, looked up a desk drawer organizer with keywords, I think, and basically a ton of stuff came up very similar. These like plastic containers, like this kind of stuff. Comes in different sizes, and they're very cheap. You normally get about 30 to 40 of these containers for about 20-25 bucks. That's a bigger size, and then you got, you know, half size, and you got these smaller ones too, and they all kind of clip together as well. And when there's different colors and stuff, I mean, all pretty much the same. Found one, was like a lightning deal. It's like $12, so I thought, snapped it up. So I got 45 for $12, and you can see here how many I got left over. You know, a good almost half of them left over probably. And so I managed to sort and organize a lot of stuff, got rid of a lot of things, purged paintbrushes. I remember behind me I used to have probably 50, 60 paintbrushes. A lot of them were tiny, like I'll never use, because I think when you get into modeling, you think, oh, smaller paintbrush, the easier it's going to be. And as I talk about all the time, that's not the case. So I've got like 5.0s, 10.0s, all that kind of brushes. They just don't hold any paint, so they're useless pretty much. So for me, I always like a size 1 or a size 2 paintbrush, and that's my go-to. And my go-to paintbrush is, I've talked about this many times before, Rosemary & Co. Series 8, number 2 size. For any, even semi-second scale painting figures, any hand painting, beautiful brush. Had this one over a year, used and abused, and finally it kind of lost its tip, got some kind of glue stuck to it, and this one's ruined. Rosemary & Co. don't ship to the US anymore. Some stupid like thing about Klinsky Stable being banned in the US. So yeah, so I got a different brush which we'll talk about in a minute to try out. But yeah, if you're in the UK or Europe, Rosemary & Co. Series 8 number 2 is my brush. And guess what? Artist Opus, which sell 4 or 5 brushes for like $100, it's the Rosemary & Co. This is this Rosemary & Co. brush. So Artist Opus use Rosemary & Co. and they basically a slightly wider handle, but the bristles of Rosemary & Co. make it fallen. I think somebody else on YouTube mentioned it. I think it's Rasco, his painting, figure painting guy. Yeah, so these are basically Artist Opus brushes. So instead of paying $100, I think these are like $10. You're getting basically the same thing. So yeah, that's my go-to brush. So I had all these brushes, just purged, got more about all these sanders and stuff, all this stuff on my bench, which I don't really use. So really kind of got rid of it, just threw it in another container out the way, and put a lot of stuff sorted in my drawers. So rather than having stuff all out on the bench, just kind of put away in the drawers here, and organized with these little plastic containers. So not only do I use them in the drawers, but you can see here, I actually use them on my desk too, to hold in like some paints I use quite a lot. Like the decal solutions, glues, other stuff, just using, yeah, it's holding storage containers basically. So yeah, if you're looking for storage, a lot cheaper. I know places like UMP do like a modular storage unit, but you're looking like, you know, £8, which is like over $10 just for like one of these. Whereas you can get like 45 for $12 on Amazon. So yeah, that's my top tip for the day, I guess. So got those. I guess while we're talking about paintbrushes, let's keep going. So I got a new one to try, King Art, which is available. So again, size 2. I think it's a synthetic brush, King Art, and this is a 9020 premium gold type. So we'll give this one a whirl and see how it is. The point looks very nice on this one. It's no Rosemary & Co. for sure, but this wasn't very expensive either. These are about $5, $6 on the King Art website, or Amazon has them actually. So I paid $8 on Amazon, and with Amazon Prime, got it in a couple of days. So this is going to be my new go-to brush, see how that one works out. Also, while putting an order in, usual kind of supply order, I picked up a new dry brush. Always struggling to find good dry brushes, and this is Abteilung size 2. Love Abteilung oils, and this is a tiny little dry brush. And we'll give this one a whirl too, see how this one goes. I have in the past tried the Mr. Hobby dry brushes. I wasn't a big fan at all. The bristles and stuff, I just didn't like them. This one's a lot softer. I think this might work a little better maybe. But yeah, you see it maybe, a little point. They do different sizes. Again, I don't need this huge dry brushing. I normally do small areas like cockpit tops and stuff. So this is a size I wanted, size 2. Paints. So picked up, I can't remember if I talked about this before, AK Interactive's 3rd gen paints. I'm normally a monocolor kind of guy for hand painting acrylics. Actually, to be honest with you, I find Game Color is a lot better than monocolor. Same brand, both AK, sorry, both Vallejo. These are Vallejo. Tons of these ones, but Game Color just has a slightly better pigments and just brushes better for some reason. So where possible, I always go for Game Color over monocolor. So they've always been my go-to, and probably continue to be. But I bought some of these 3G paints to try, and in particular, I bought this set because it's particular colors I wanted. I always struggle with colors, and this is US Modern Pilot uniform colors. So you're basically getting 4 colors in here. You're getting the olive drab kind of color, for the flight suit, and then you get a low light, a high light, and the color for the harnesses. So you're getting four of these in here. I got it from B&A. I think it might be mispriced. They're about 15 bucks for this 4-pack in the US. It was $5 over in Australia. So, and pretty cheap shipping. So I'm guessing maybe they priced it as one bottle, not instead of 4. So I paid like $5 for this, which was a great price. But yeah, that's 4 colors you get, and it's just something I'm going to use a lot for my pilot figures, because that's my genre of modern US stuff, Navy and Air Force, as you see around me. So yeah, so that's the right colors, and the again, the base color is going to be 11412, which is medium green. So there's that one, and onto the kits. So 2 kits. Well, one we talked about already. Also, we talked about this guy already. And on top of that, I went ahead and got the Academy B. So I got the A, so now I got the B, which is basically the same kit, just the different markings than the Jolly Rogers. And these are beautiful kits, $33. I mean, you can't go wrong nowadays, right? And it's very detailed. Exhaust nozzles, I think I mentioned last month. The ones in the kit actually better detailed than the res kit ones, the aftermarket ones I got. Seamless intakes, maybe you can buy. They're very cheap, quick boost, I think, for about $6. It doesn't come with pilot figures, but I've been getting recently these Def model ones pretty cheap for the F14. They do this one, which is for the A, and they do a BD version as well, which I've got over there. Just 2 tiny little resin figures, and actually I got them right here. You can see. Do I have them here? Yeah. Tiny. Again, I've started patches for the base coat down. These aren't painted yet, but you can see the size of these guys in 72nd scale. So yeah. So other than that, figures. I mean, everything. You got decals for the instrument panels in the cockpit, the canopy down. You're not really going to see much in there. And yeah, the A version. I think the B is going to be the same. You build any version from that. You build a B or a D from the other kit. It's points over there actually. For this one I'm building, the only difference is I think one of the pods you don't get, but you get 2 instrument panels, you get different engine types, all the rest of the stuff. And I think you get the same basic plastic in this kit, plus you get the bonds. So got this guy, and got myself another Tomcap kit. Actually, I had before. I sold it probably about 9 months ago, maybe a year ago, and I kind of regret selling it a little bit recently, so I bought it again. And got this one from AliExpress. I think this is reasonably priced for a Great Wall Hobbies kit, and it's the beautiful this is the A Tomcap in the beautiful VF1 Wolfpack colors, which I really love. But actually, it's given me a challenge. Well, it's given me a problem because the black aces look good too. So there's two really nice markings in this kit, and also this one chock full of plastic. You've seen it on the channel a few years back. Build D. It's one of my favorite models. It comes out beautifully. So yeah, so 2, I got an A and a B. F14, so we have an F14 kick right now. And the last thing to mention is purchases. Again, another cutting machine, this time the Cricut Explore Air 2. So let's talk about that. So bought the Silhouette Cameo 4, the Silhouette machine. I talked all about it last month, and I think I mentioned even last month about how I almost found it really difficult to use, and it continued that way. It was just really tricky. There's so many settings. It was so complicated. I felt like I needed like a degree in physics to use it. And the final straw for me was I could do masks and you still have video, but then when it came to like other stuff I wanted to do, like for the kids, like stickers and stuff, it just really difficult. And it just wasn't working properly. Like, I know it's probably just settings issues and stuff, but every time I tried to print out stickers, it kept printing like ½ an inch too high and to the left. Got for a couple of sheets, ruining them and stuff. I just got frustrated with it. So it was within its 30-day return policy, so it went back, and I got the Cricut machine. Got the Cricut machine from Hobby Lobby. So this Explorer, these normally go between $200 to $229 US dollars, either Amazon or Michaels. For some reason, Hobby Lobby has them for $149.99. Now, I'm not sure if that's an error in the pricing or if it's just how they price they sell them at, but 150 bucks, it was $50 cheaper than the Cameo 4, and so I picked it up. This one's obviously teal color compared to the pink Cameo 4 I had. So what can I say about this one? So you see my videos, I did, the software isn't great with this one, but you just use Inkscape third-party freeware and just bring it into and cut it into Cricut software. This one is really easy to use. I'd say it's kind of like an iPhone. It's set up immediately in like 2 minutes. We just push a flashing button. It just cuts it right, perfect every time. No problems at all, no issues, just easy, no stress, and that's kind of what I was looking for. So this one's definitely a better option for me. I just misspoke last time. I think I said that Cricut doesn't have Bluetooth. This one does have Bluetooth, and it just instantly connected, within seconds, and everything I print now is wireless, no problem at all. Whereas a Cameo 4, I just couldn't get it to connect to my computer or my phone. It was just glitchy and just really difficult and complicated. Now, don't get me wrong, it's probably a better machine if you're into settings and really dialing stuff in and doing some complex projects, sure. But for just cutting canopy masks out, camo masks, stickers for the kids, vinyl, that kind of stuff, this is more than enough for me. Again, $50 cheaper and just a lot easier to use. Just, you saw the video, you just put it into software, push the flashing button, it does it for you, easy. Plug and play. So that's the Cricut Explorer Air 2. Now, somebody in that video last week or the week before wanted a link for it. It just depends where you're on the world, right? So just Google Explorer Air 2, and if you're in the US, go to Hobby Lobby, and hopefully, like me, you score one for $150. This usual deal where you go to the aisle, there's none there, you just get like a little card with a price on, you take it to the register, pay for it, and then somebody gets it from the stock room and gives it to you, the box, and you just walk out with it. So yeah, $150. So there we go, that's it. That's my journey in, what was it, plotter, cutter, whatever you want to call them. So there won't be many more videos now. I know we did two in 2 weeks, but I felt after doing the silhouette I need to correct myself and show the Cricut machine in case anybody ran out and bought the silhouette machine based on my review. So yeah, so there we go. So pretty much masks out now, pretty easy, straightforward. Just go bring it into software, cut them out, and then like with this guy, good to go. So we'll see in the next few days once this comes off exactly how these masks work. But I used the recommended material that everybody on the group say. So we'll see. So that, that isn't it, because we've got to talk about giveaways. So if you remember, this company, Gallery, sent me these two airbrushes to try out about 3-4 months ago. Got 2 of them. This is the advanced. I got an Ace version as well. So this advanced one, it comes with 2 needle nozzles. It comes with a 0.35 and a 0.5, which is pretty nice. 2 different color cut sizes, and it's a pretty decent airbrush. Not as good obviously as my Procon boys, but nonetheless, it's a decent airbrush. Got it for free, obviously, for them to test it. All I've done is test on the video, so threw some red paint through it once. Other than that, that's been put in the box, basically brand new. So giveaway, last time I did a giveaway on the channel, it was a bit of a mess because you tracked all the kinds of strange and interesting people. So this time I'm going to make sure, really kind of take care of those people that support me, and it will be on my Facebook group. I'll put a post. So as always, the link is below. Go to my Facebook group if you're interested in winning one of these, just one of these. And there'll be a post, just comment in the post below, and I'll do a draw. I'll close it on the, I'll close it at 8 p.m. East Coast America time on the 15th of October. It's when the post will close, and I'll run the draw, and I'll post in the Facebook group the winner, and next month I will announce it too. So October the 15th is the closing date. Head over there. Now, here's the deal with this one. I screwed myself last time. I did a giveaway. The person who won was obviously in Australia, so it cost me like $40 in shipping for a tiny box. So this time around, if I'm in the US, if you're in the US also, I'll ship it free of charge. If you're international, you're gonna have to pay for the shipping because I can't keep paying, all this money. So if you're outside the US and you win, just pay me via PayPal for the shipping costs. I think right now this will probably run about $26 maybe US dollars for shipping to Europe or anywhere worldwide. I think it's the starting cost for international shipping. Just a heads up there. So yeah, go ahead, if you, Facebook group, link below, find a post and just comment in there, and I'll do the draw. Again, US, I'll ship it free of charge. If you're international, I'm gonna have to charge you shipping cost, whatever it may be. Again, about $26. But let me open it real quick and I'll kind of show you this one. There you go. two color cups, and you got your, I think it comes with a 0.35 in it, and then you got a 0.5 needle and a nozzle in there too, plus some extra seals, seal set, which is kind of handy. So there we go, free giveaway. And that really is it for this month. So thank you for watching and all your support. Again, if you want to kind of follow along a little bit more closely, I do a weekly show on Patreon every Wednesday. I think it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. It gets released kind of like this, but go through what I purchased. Yeah, basically kind of like this, but I get a lot more nuts and bolts about my building. I show you what I've been building for the week, talk through the model, talk through assembly, some colors I use, any challenges I have with the kits, that kind of stuff. It's a little bit more in depth, usually about 10 to 20 minutes long every Wednesday. And again, link to Patreon if you wish to head over there. Just $2 a month is all it is. And yeah, there we go. So thank you. I'll be back next month and announce the winner of this guy.